Everyone, I am Cassandra Herbert with Zest and Harmony Counseling. And did you know that June is Men's Health Month? Yes, it is. So let's celebrate the men in our lives. Woo, 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 woo. I know as a holistic nurse and a health and wellness coach that I usually my clientele are women, but I just wanted to take some time out and do a smoothie, libido enhancing smoothie to honor our men for June's Men's Health Month. So today's smoothie, I'm going to tell you what it has in it. Actually, you can look below and see all the ingredients, but I'm going to kind of demonstrate that. So I'm outside. I wanted to be outside. It's such a beautiful day to demonstrate this smoothie. And I've never been outside and made a smoothie before, so this is going to be my first time. So we're going to see about this, right? So this libido enhancing smoothie, even though it's Men's Health Month, this smoothie can be enjoyed by both men and women. So what is some of the ingredients in it? The first thing is a banana. So you can do one frozen banana. It doesn't have to be frozen. It can be just unfrozen. I like to do a frozen banana, especially it's June time and I want, kind of that coldness. So I actually did a half a banana because I don't like too much of the banana was really large, so I didn't want to do that. The other thing that this has in it, well, I'll put that in there later, but let me tell you about bananas. Bananas, why are they beneficial to men's health and to libido, is that they are rich in potassium, and they're also rich in B vitamins, which helps to boost energy, right? And if you want a libido enhancing smoothie, you want something that's going to give you energy. The other thing that bananas have in them is bromelain, and that's bromelain enzyme, which actually has been shown, research has shown that that also increases libido. So that's in there. I always like to put some greens in my smoothies, so I am going to add in a cup of spinach. Actually, this is mixed greens, but the recipe says spinach, and this has baby spinach in it as well as some other greens in it, so I put a cup of that. Now, spinach is rich in a lot of vitamins and minerals, calcium and potassium and magnesium and all those. And so when we eat foods that are more rich in phytonutrients, that is going to help decrease our weight and boost our energy and our mood. And if we want a libido enhancing smoothie, we want the energy, we want to be in a good mood, right? And we want to be looking our best. Okay, so what else does this smoothie have in it? So the other thing is cacao powder. All right, so let me see my measuring things. Okay, yes. See, I brought all of this stuff outside. So cacao powder. Now, cacao, what you want to do, cacao powder, chocolate, right? You want to buy some, I got this one. This is organic cacao powder that is really good that I got on Amazon, but you just want to make sure that it is organic. And what is cacao? Cacao is rich in antioxidants, minerals, fiber. It even has some protein in it. But the one thing why I'm putting this in is just because cacao has phenylalanine in it, which is PHE. And this is an aphrodisiac. It triggers the release of endorphins and pleasurable, like the pleasurable neurons in your brain. All right. So, hey, men, if you're watching this, that's what I said. This is for men and women. You want to share this with the woman in your life. So, I'm going to do a tablespoon. So that's quite a bit of that, and put that right into the cup. Oh, it smells so delicious, delicious. So, yes, it also has been known to that phenylethylamine also has been known to produce the feeling of love, right? And also cacao gives you an energy boost, right? It has a little bit of caffeine in it, so it gives you a little energy, right? Just what we need. So the other thing that I love is maca maca powder. So actually, maca is part of the cruciferous vegetables. It's under that, and you wouldn't think of that, but it actually comes in like a plant, and you usually can find it ground up like this. and it is known as an aphrodisiac, an antioxidant, and it increases the libido. So we want to make sure we're adding this to our libido enhancing smoothie. I'm going to do about a teaspoon of that. So this is also really good for women. I love maca. It also gives you some energy, right? And it's also known as an adaptogen, and that helps our bodies to be able just to respond to stress better. So really good. Men, if you're feeling fatigue, if you're feeling down, you just don't have the energy, get some maca. You can also buy those in supplements. So the other thing that we're going to put in this is we're going to put some turmeric. Now this is optional, but turmeric, antioxidant, it is great for your digestive system. It also helps to lower your risk of disease. And so it's also anti-inflammatory. And a lot of times if, you've got some issues going on, like some erectile dysfunction, different things like that, what happens is the blood flow to your penis, to your groin area isn't going in that direction. And so that means that if you've got some issues down there, you're going to eventually have some heart issues because we're all interconnected, and that blood flow, right, if it's not going there, it's not going to your heart. All right. So actually I'm going to do kind of like not too much. I think a fourth is what I have down there, a fourth of teaspoon of turmeric. Now turmeric has in the active ingredient curcumin in it, and curcumin is our bodies doesn't absorb that as well. And how do you have that to be absorbed more readily is by putting a little bit of pepper in it. When you put a little bit of pepper along with turmeric, this is anytime you're using turmeric in any of your dishes, you want to make sure you add pepper, because what that does is it helps for your body to absorb curcumin by 300%. Yes, 300%. Just a little bit, okay? I just did it a couple times, not too much, because I don't want a peppery libido enhancing smoothie, so I put that in there, right? Loving it, loving it. So the other thing that we're going to add in it, so I don't have any protein. I ran out of protein today, so I would add in some protein mix, a plant-based protein, like Sun Warrior blend or something, but whatever works for you. So I would also add that to the smoothie. But in here, I'm also in the recipe is like I'm doing a half bowl, which is about a fourth a cup or a half a cup of almonds. So you want to do a half a cup of, I like raw almonds. Best thing to do is kind of soak them, get the phytic acid off of them. But if you're doing them in small amounts, that's fine. And I didn't do that. So I put that in there. So let me tell you about walnuts. So if you are a man who is desiring to reproduce, you're in that reproducing stage and you're doing that, and you want to have better health for your sperm, walnuts are it, because walnuts, research has shown that actually walnuts help to improve sperm quality, vitality, motility, and the morphology of your sperm. All right, so if you are in that stage, if you're not, if you're an older man and you're like, I am done with reproducing, okay, that's okay. The other thing that walnuts have in it is omega-3s, and omega-3s enhance our cognitive and motor function as we get older, right? And we want to make sure that our motor function is up to par if we're about to, have an intimate night with our beloved. We want to make sure and we want to make sure we're thinking all right, right? So the other thing that walnuts have in it is they're rich in omega-3s. Oh, did I say that? Oh, antioxidants. Antioxidants is the other thing that they have in it. So the other thing that I'm going to add into it is cinnamon. Cinnamon. All right, so cinnamon, you could just do a couple dashes of cinnamon. And let me tell you, so you can use cinnamon powder, or you can use, what I'm going to use is some cinnamon oil. So you can use cinnamon oil, essential oil, an essential oil that actually you can use as edible. And not all essential oils are created equally, so you have to look that up and see. But I'm going to use a dash of cassia, which is also cinnamon, and I'm going to use not a dash, just a drop of that because that's strong enough. But like I said, you could put cinnamon powder in it, or you can do both. And I think I'm going to do both. And what I'm going to do, just a little bit, like really like 1/8 of a teaspoon or something like that. So cinnamon is known to enhance your desire, your creativity. They actually have shown that cinnamon, that research has shown that they did like that men who smelt cinnamon buns coming out of the oven, it actually increased blood flow to their penis. All right, so now we're talking, right? This is a libido enhancing smoothie. So the other thing that I'm going to add is my unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I do unsweetened. We don't need all that extra sugar, right? That's going to just deplete us. So I'm going to do that. This is about 12 ounces. So you can do 12 ounces to 16 ounces of almond milk. And almonds are rich in zinc, which is really good for just for libido and for the health of your penis, all of that stuff. It also has essential fatty acids in it. So yum. So I'm going to blend all of this together. Now, I love the NutriBullet. Oh, my goodness. I just love it. It is fabulous. And so I'm just going to put that on there. And let me tell you, you can get some exercise in. Men, do your squats. Helps to increase your testosterone. So do some squats while you're making this smoothie, all right? So we blended that together. Yes. Did you know that some things that can help boost your testosterone and boost your libido is actually exercise? And one of the exercises that are so good for men are squats. I actually wasn't doing squats. I was doing squats in my chair, but you can do that. And the other thing that helps is weight training and high intensity interval training. So just a little added tip. So I'm going to put this right in here. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at the goodness. Look at the goodness. Let's see if it's really good. Yum. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. Yes. 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 So very chocolatey. So it's got a lot of chocolate. So if you don't want too much chocolate, you can have that dose. But I can taste the cinnamon. So delicious. Great for you and for your beloved. So men or women, make this smoothie. Enjoy it and enjoy the effects of this libido enhancing smoothie. Again, I am Cassandra Herbert with your Woo monthly smoothie demonstration celebrating men for June. Keep healthy, everyone. Namaste. Bye-bye.